see if this works. All right, I think this is working. All right. So hopefully, if I can get this to YouTube somehow, this will be the finale preview. We tried to do a cast reveal, but I didn't realize you could record Skype calls till very recently. So let's just say Josh loved his tribe very much and did not like my tribe very much. And let's just say I love the whole cast. There was very few people like. There's a reason why they're on this tribe or cast because I like them. Anyway, so we are recording this after the double tribal, and we just realized that Penguin One Immunity is in the final 5. And there you go. That's where we're at. So the people left in the right now are Kyle, who got idled, who should have been first boot, and Ica, who played the idols, also in the final 6. Penguin, Josh, Jimmy, and Grace. So that is 1, 2, 3. Actually, I think it's 3v3. I think. Yeah. For Team Tim and Team Josh. But I think Team Josh has a very... I think someone from Team Josh is winning, which I'm perfectly fine with. I will definitely have at least one of Team Tim in the final 3. So...
I still have people from Team Josh. I gave up my team.
You gave up your team?
Yeah, they're your team now.
So all 6 are on my team?
Yes.
You like Penguin.
I do love Penguin.
Anyway.
Look, Penguin could win.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting.
Why do you think that someone from my team is going to win?
Well, Josh is pretty much getting 6th. I think he's just... His Skype, no Skype, and then he's been lying. He hasn't, well, he's kind of been lying. It's going to be hard to take a hero this season. Like, I would say Josh is the most, but he's also been lying hardcore. It's so hard to pick a hero this season. Like, I wouldn't even know who to pick. Maybe Uzri? I don't even know. No, not even Uzri. Like, there's nobody.
What about Bob?
Maybe Grace? I don't think... Anyway, I don't know. We'll have to decide that later. I was going to say Josh, but...
People have been saying that Josh is shady.
I know. That's why I'm not picking him. But, like, whatever. Okay. So, Josh is getting 6th. Jimmy and Grace, I think, unless they make it with Penguin, neither of them are winning, in my opinion. Grace is definitely... Okay, I'm going to put that right. Grace is getting 3rd. This is the RJ of the season, except there's a final 3 instead of a final 2.
Didn't you vouch for Grace?
I did. And I'm okay. Yeah, I did. And I'm severely disappointed.
Instead of Grace, we could have had RJ.
No, we were never inviting RJ.
RJ could have, like, messed up some people in an indirect way in this season.
Yeah, by self-voting his way out week 2. I would say instead of Grace, we could have had, like, Nick. We could have had, who else accepted, like, last minute? Oh, somebody else. That wasn't, like, tier 1. It's Nick and someone else. Oh, we could have had, Obscurity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know how Obscurity would have done on this season. Anyway, so let's start. We're going to start by, let's start with Kyle. Kyle, I think he's actually definitely played one of the better games I've seen him play. Like, he started on a rough foot. He would have got first boot. He should have got second boot. He should have got third boot. And then he, like, gets swapped, I think, in a good place. And then he's just kind of been there. He's kind of been on Ica's side. I think he's kind of like, I don't know. Would I say maybe like the Jeremy to, like, maybe not Jeremy, but like he's like the likable person in the alliance. Like, I feel like him and Ica are like a thing. Although he kind of just flipped on Wade, and Ica was not on board with that. So we'll see how far that goes. And he does have an idol. So
how did he get the idol?
Because of the challenge. I handed out an idol, and nobody else wanted it.
In what challenge?
And the endurance, you're such a flop host. In the endurance challenge.
You just gave away an idol?
Yeah.
Damn. And no one
Yeah.
took it except for him?
Nope.
Was-
Okay, so it was the immunity before the double tribal, and I said, this is a tribal, this is an idol you can get after the double tribal. So if you survive the double, you get this idol.
But you had to publicly announce that you wanted it?
Yep.
Ooh, that could put a target on your back. That's a good twist.
Thank you. Okay, thanks. Thanks.
I think it's the first time I've ever said that.
This is your co-host, everyone. Anyway, so yeah, he has an idol. And Ica has an idol by guessing Brian Corden, king of Survivor Guatemala. And that's all the idols that will be handed out this season. There will be no more idols, even if they both get played. Done. No more idols. Penguin has immunity. I think Josh is getting sixth. After that, so we would have Jimmy, Grace, Penguin, Ica, and I think if Jimmy doesn't win, I think he gets fifth. And then maybe they vote out Penguin for it. I could see Ica getting fourth.
Why are they gonna go after Josh over someone like Jimmy or Ica?
Ica's pretty well set for it's strange, but he really is. I don't know why, but
So why would Ica not go after Jimmy?
because I think Josh has jury votes, which they're not wrong in. He does have some. I don't know if he's that threatening, but he does have some. So I think he's getting six. He has no allies. Like his last ally was just voted out. I mean, if he does make it, I don't know how he makes it. He must need like Jimmy or like Ica to crucially fail at something. Like he needs Penguin to like flip the votes on Ica or something, and then Ica now plays idol. Like he needs a miracle, I think, at this point, and I don't see it happening. I think Josh is getting sixth, and then here's my prediction. I think Josh gets sixth, Jimmy gets fifth, Grace is getting third. I think if Kyle can flip it on Ica for fourth, it's going to be Kyle is your winner. Um, Penguin gets second, Grace gets third, Ica fourth, Jimmy fifth, Josh sixth. That's
I'm feeling a Penguin Ica Grace final three.
there's just no way Grace is not. I just yeah. I could see that. I don't know. Kyle's pretty set. I don't know how Kyle leads, if I'm gonna be honest. Like he's pretty set with Penguin and he's pretty set with Ica. I don't know unless yeah,
Well,
unless
okay, so the final five vote is gonna really screw up Jimmy because of the idols.
yeah, he pretty much needs immunity, I think. I would think.
Um,
Well, he could go for Penguin, but I mean if he gets Ica and Grace to go for Penguin, he has a chance.
if Jimmy wins final five immunity, is Penguin gone?
It's a good question. I don't know. I'm definitely less certain about this season than others because Kyle really hasn't sent any confessionals. Grace hasn't really sent any confessionals. Jimmy's sent like one or two, but like nothing too. And then Josh is getting sick, so don't worry about him.
So
Penguins sent a lot, but like let me see.
has Ica told anybody about the idol?
Has Ica told anyone about the idol? Um, no. No one's said anything. I don't know if they record. I don't know if they just record the Skype call. I'm just gonna assume it just records the Skype call. I'll just not look at anything too. All right, so let's see. Let me look at Penguin's Love Professional. All right, let's see. So Penguin wanted Ica to get fourth, Jimmy to get fifth, and Kyle to get sixth. But that was before Bob left and Josh didn't. Let's see.
Was Bob able to save himself by voting Josh or no?
No, because he voted Wade. He needed. He would have needed Jimmy or. Let me look at the votes. Jimmy or Ika to not vote him. The plan was for Ika not to vote him, and then Ika voted for him.
That Nopalito tribal really changed.
Yeah, that Nopalito tribal was, I think, the downturn of the season, I think, is the best way. I think it could have been messy. Because, like, Wade was going no matter what, I think. Like, there's
Yeah.
just, yeah, just unfortunate. It happens, though. I think Wade played that tribal really well. So.
Look at you giving props to Wade.
He was definitely a force in the season. He was definitely more of a force in his season than last season, his last season, even though he made final two in his last season.
Him and Nopalito didn't have a relationship coming into this.
Not really, no. It was more of I don't even think they've talked since last game. And that was what, a year or 2 years ago? I don't even know. So all right. So Kyle, I think, has the most likely chance of winning. I think he's got good jury relationships, and I think he's got a good overall game. Ika, I could also see an Ika winner. I just don't know. I don't know. This season is just it's so hard to predict. What do you think? What do you think Ika's gonna get?
Um, I'm seeing like I think he's gonna get fourth.
That is my prediction as well. I think unless he's up with Kyle, he's not gonna get second. I don't know why.
Do you see Kyle like taking him to the end because of loyalty or
It's tough. I don't know. I don't know how close Kyle is because again, I don't think he sent any confessionals. So it's like, let me look. But I don't think he sent any confessionals, so I don't really know. Yeah. All right, let's see. Mm, mm, he likes Penguin, so maybe he goes to the end with Penguin, which I think is the smarter move than going to the end with Ika. So if they can pull in Grace, they vote out Josh here, and then they vote out Ika and Jimmy. Although Ika does have the idol, so yeah, who knows?
I think you think they might target Ika at Final Five but he plays the idol.
Might happen. I think it depends if Jimmy wins. I think if Jimmy wins immunity, Ika's targeted, Penguin goes home. That's my prediction. And then if Jimmy doesn't win, I think just Jimmy goes home. By the way, I feel like I don't know if you're looking at the group, but I feel like the way they're like arranged right now is like the chances of them winning. Like I think Kyle and Ika had the best chance. Ika or Penguin has like a slight chance, and then Josh like probably has the best chance out of Ika and Kyle to win, but he has like the worst chance of getting there.
Yeah.
And then like Jimmy and I mean the worst final three I think strategically wise is Jimmy, Penguin, and Grace.
Hasn't Jimmy played really well?
Not really. Not really. He's kind of just won immunities. I can't even like. If I look at his confessionals, I feel like there's like nothing super great.
Didn't he? Wasn't he super strategic his first season?
Yeah, but I mean, he wasn't like super, but let's see.
He was on the one Nopalito one, right?
Nope, he was on the one Vaughn one.
Oh, no.
I got my first vote. Josh is voting Ica.
Interesting.
And ooh, Kyle says he's gonna get me or him, Penguin, and Josh to vote Ica.
If they blindside Ike here,
I think it's Kyle's game to lose at that point. Because I don't see Josh turning on Kyle. I don't see Penguin turning on Kyle. And I don't see Grace.
sir, you thought the same thing about Jeremy?
No, not true. I said if Novamex goes on immunity run.
True.
I did say that. I said either Jeremy's gonna win or Novamex will go on immunity run. But I mean, I don't, because this is a final. If this was a final two, I would say, okay, Kyle's gonna probably lose the last immunity and get out third. But because it's a final three, like maybe they target him at a four. If they were smart, if this move works out, if Josh somehow survives this tribal, it's gonna be very interesting.
He could sneak in there.
Could.
Okay, so if let's say Ica goes to 6, big blind side, then they get Jimmy out 5th. That seems consensus, right?
Right. I think they can. I think Kyle can convince Penguin and Grace that Josh has the jury votes. Which, yes, I don't. I mean, it's possible because his friends are on the out. He's voted minority a lot. Josh has, so he can just be like, "I have no blood on my hands. I'm friends with all y'all. I was loyal with all y'all. Even when your ship was sinking, I voted with you." Would Josh say that? I don't fucking think so. But it's possible he could say that. That could be his way of chance of winning. I think if he does make final three, he's just gonna be like, "My God, this is my first time. I'm so excited. Please vote for me." Like he's not gonna be like, Asri, I knew you were going home, but I voted to keep you because I'm that loyal to you. Vaughn, I knew you were going home, but I voted to because I wanted to be friends. Like he's not gonna do that.
So what would you think of a Penguin, Grace, Josh final 3?
Oh no. I think that would turn my. This is the top season so far, by the way. It's not even close, I don't think. Even though there's been a lack of confessionals sent by some, I think it's still been super entertaining. I've been super happy with this cast.
Better than Kalsok?
Kosok is like ranked third.
Better than Vorovoro?
Do you even know our rankings?
Our rankings or your rankings?
Oh yeah, like you pay attention to rank.
Okay, I know which seasons are good and bad.
Okay. I don't know where I put Vorovoro.
Naru is the worst.
No, it's not.
What do you know it's not?
Granada's the worst, you dummy.
Oh, that is true. The worst, but the best winner.
Yes.
You have Uganda as your first.
Yeah.
Yikes.
What do you mean, yikes?
Vorovoro and Kawasaki were better. I think Kawasaki was the best one. Like, that was a crazy tribals.
Okay, I agree, but I had to rank it lower because a lot of people did not send confessionals. Like a lot of people.
Okay.
Like a lot. I mean, it's ranked third and fourth. I put a gap. Like I feel like there's a gap of the top four, and then Naru and Granada. Like
this season though, like the first 3 boots were good. The swap was pretty horrific.
yeah, but they got rid of all the people that well, Kevin was. I think Kevin was up blindside.
Yeah, it's the
It
damn.
was one out of, and then they got rid of 2 inactive boots. So I'm fine with that. And then I think merge. It I mean, it started with a bang. I think it's been a good. I think it's because in Uganda, it kind of was like I've always said, Uganda is not that good of a season, but it was just good overall. It was kind of like I don't know if it's token sheet, maybe like a token sheet. Like it's like a good average, but like better than average.
But you're not going like wow every.
Yes, I'm not. I don't want to. I mean, I would prefer Uganda, but it's not like it's not a Kagayan. You know. Anyway, we're getting off track.
Okay.
Okay, if a Penguin, Jimmy, and Grace find what happened, I I mean Grace is not winning 100%. So let's Jimmy or Penguin. Um, the jury will have a very tough decision. I think that's the correct answer. Who do I think deserves to win? Uh, I think the jury's gonna have a very. I'll put my money on it. Well, not money, but if I had a lot of money, I put some money that the winner of the season is gonna be Kyle or Ika.
That's a pretty fair bet.
But the fact that Kyle's thinking about blindsiding Ika, I don't know if he's just telling Josh this to, but the fact that he's doing this makes I think it makes his chances go lower because I think Ika could have been a good shield for him. Although if Ika wins Final Four, yeah, this might be a good opportunity to get Ika out.
Well, if he wants to wait till 5 to try to blindside Aika, then that could screw him up.
Right.
But
And I think this is a smart decision by Kyle. If it's the correct decision. I don't know if this is just him just.
I think it is the correct decision
I think
because
so too.
you're going to be safe for the final 5 vote.
Right, because of the idol.
And so you just have to survive final 4 vote. And
As long as you can convince Penguin, who's your final 2, that Josh is going to win all the jury votes, if Josh is still there. And I'm sure he can convince Penguin that Jimmy's going to win all, whoever's with him besides Grace.
no more endurances for Jimmy.
No, there's no endurances. Yeah, Jimmy can only win endurance challenges.
So were you watching all the posts?
No.
Okay, good.
I was like, I logged in like every 1 hour. I'm like, idle clue? No idle clue. Challenge advantage? Nope, no challenge advantage. Okay, idle. And then Kyle's like, I idle. I'm like, okay, I took out one of them. I'm going to sleep, y'all. And then one of the PMs me like, Tim. I'm like, I told you I went to sleep. I don't know. What do you want me to do? Anyway, season recap. Nopalito and Vaughn going out back to back.
Yep.
Robbed Kings. Which one do you like more, Nopalito or Vaughn?
Vaughn.
Is it because of the video confessionals?
I like his video confessional.
Of course you do. Okay, I think like if there was like a confessional like count for LJ Survivor, Nopalito would be the Russell Hands.
Nobody took some big edit.
Send 3. Who else? I don't think I've ever seen anyone on 10 gauge send 3 confessionals every cycle.
I did that during CalSoc.
3? No. You didn't send 3 per cycle. You didn't send one after the vote, or before the vote, after the challenge, before the challenge.
Oh no! I probably would do like 2, but if we were winning, I wouldn't even send.
Right, exactly. But Nopalito sends even if he's winning. Like, it's just so crazy.
That's good. He's in it.
One of the most underrated group game players, probably. I think. What a robbed king.
Have you ever played with him before?
Once a long time ago. And then he blindsided me on a dumb move because I was loyal to him. And then he got booted right after I did. Yeah, it was very early in his career. It was even before his first season. Oh, all right. So, what is your prediction? My prediction is now that I'm still gonna go prediction of We'll see. Now my prediction's all messed up. I did not foresee Kyle turning on Aika this early. Okay, now I have two predictions. Okay.
Two different roads.
Yeah, it's two different roads. Okay. Let's say okay, so let's say Kyle is lying. This is the first scenario. Kyle's lying to Josh. Josh gets 6, Jimmy gets 5th, Aika gets 4th, Kyle gets 1st, Penguin gets 2nd, Grace gets 3rd. That's first prediction. Second prediction. He's not lying to Josh. Aika gets 6th, because there's no way he sees this coming, I don't think. There's no way. I don't see it coming. I don't think he sees this coming. 5th. Still might be Jimmy. 4th, Josh. And then still final 3 of Kyle, Penguin, and Grace. I'm sticking my prediction winner is Kyle. What's your prediction?
I really think that both Kyle and Aika won't make it to the final 3.
So are you predicting a Penguin Jimmy Grace win? Or final 3? Or are you predicting a Josh Slytherin?
No, I think it's going to be Penguin, Jimmy, and Grace. That's what I think is going to happen.
I mean, I could see it. It would need Penguin.
I just think that Jimmy's going to win in immunity.
Jimmy's not that great at immunities. He's really not. But again, none of these players, maybe except Aika, are not good at immunities. Like, literally all the people who are good at immunities that wrote it out. Like, I can't even...
Yeah.
They're not good. There's no Novamax, you know? Like, Jimmy is not a Novamax. Like, you should see what he thought the first vote was for Maddie. It was... He got half of them right. He got half the votes wrong. That's how out of touch he is. I didn't even like look at the others, but oh my god, it was bad. Sorry, Jimmy. Damn, that was good. Yeah, I might just skip Hero this season. I can't. Maybe so. I don't know. I don't even know. Like, give it to like Hooper.
You know what? That's like one of the most fairest Hero of the Season awards.
I mean, honestly, he got voted out because he stuck by his his team, and he pretty much was sacrificed for the. I mean, I might give it to him. That's how heroic this merge has been. Like, the most heroic I think is Josh, and like he's not heroic. Like, Jimmy's not been heroic. Penguin's not been. Nika, Kyle, no. Like, none of these people have been heroic. Like, I might just give it to Hooper.
I think that's like the most logical thing. Like,
right. Who do you think? I think I have my pick. Let's see if you can convince me. Who do you think is the villain of the season?
Villain of the season.
I think there's two choices, in my opinion. But let's see.
Well, like my obvious first thing that comes to mind should be Wade.
Okay, now who do you think the other choice would be?
Okay, I have two. I have one. And then other. I have two for second.
Then just name your 3, and then name your 3.
I don't know if this is a surprise to you or is right on the mark, but I think Vaughn is someone.
Okay.
He got a lot of
yeah.
He got a lot of flack.
Yeah. Okay.
But I guess what Aika.
Yeah, I was saying Aika.
Yeah, it's the first 2 that came to mind.
Who do you think I would pick, and who would you pick for villain of the season?
I think you would pick Wade.
And then who would you pick?
I would pick Wade too.
Yeah, it is Wade. It is 100. I think I'm gonna have most improved, most disappointed.
Oh.
I know who my most disappointed. There's not even. I don't even think there's a like Grace. I mean, kinda, but not really. She could be a nominee. I'll put her as a nominee, but she's not most disappointing.
Wait, most disappointing?
Uh-huh.
Is not Grace?
No,
Oh, is it Dan?
it is Dan. God, he was so excited. He was the most excited about this season, and then he was like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
It was so. No, sure, just one. Like Grace, I've seen go inactive, so I wasn't like my hopes weren't as high as Dan's was. Like Dan's, my expectations were like this, and then Grace, my expectations were like this, and then they both kind of landed at the same spot. I mean, at
Honestly,
least you know.
honestly, nobody disappointed me from my tribe.
Not even Shillum.
I mean, I never really counted Chillum as part of my tribe.
Not even Novamax.
Yeah, like I didn't care. But no, I got 20. I was happy.
All right,
Like,
let's see
the,
whose draft is left. So first pick left, second draft left, third pick left, fourth pick left, fifth pick left, sixth pick. Who is the? Do you know who the highest pick that's still in the game is?
um, Ica, right?
No, no,
Or no, Penguin.
Penguin. That's
Yeah,
right.
because I picked Penguin before I could.
You
All of
did.
your, all of your people are like late picks.
I mean, so are yours. Except Penguin. Penguin is the only single-digit draft player left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, why did I only have 18? Wait, 1, 3, 5. Oh, because I didn't. I see. Yeah. Okay. So my picks left are 14th. Oh no, 10th, 14th, and 18th. And yours are 7th, 15th, and 17th.
Yeah, I didn't have much faith in Kyle.
I did not either. If I've never seen Kyle like play this well. If I'm and this is probably the best I've ever seen him play, which is I don't think is saying that much. But you know, I don't even know if Kyle won. Where would I rank him? I don't even know. It kind of sucks because like he would have been first boot if not for a lucky ass guess. But he did fight his way here. I don't think he's gotten a vote since then. Has he? I don't think he has. Let me double check. I don't think he's gotten a vote since
There's
merge.
so many questionable decisions they made throughout this season.
Oh, I know. No. I know the biggest mistake.
Was
I
it Chillum?
no,
Uh,
but that was a question. I'll put that as a nominee.
the Logan vote?
No, I think voting out Logan. Are you talking about Hooper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Uh,
He was playing both sides. I mean, he tried to play both sides, kind of.
what would you say is the biggest?
Hooper's gonna be so excited that he got hero of the season when he got second. he's, he's gonna be like, what? Wait, what?
That'll make him really happy.
It will. You know. It, what was I gonna say? Oh, no. You'll find out. It was a dumb move. I don't know if it would have impacted the season a lot, but it was still a dumb move. Man, if only one person, like, if only they listened to Uzri at the Nopalito Tribal and voted Ica. Oh, could have been. Oh, Uzri's also kind of disappointing, if I'm going to be honest.
Yep. All the winners.
What? Oh, yeah, back to back to back to back. Yeah. Definitely a rough patch. Yeah. I know Grace isn't winning, so I think I'm going to be happy with the winner, no matter what. Unless somehow Grace gets bitter jury votes, then I will not be happy. And then this season will be taking a very downturn in the rankings. I'm going to be honest about that. But at least Nopolino won't be the worst winner anymore. That'll be the reason why he votes Grace. He's gonna be like, Grace, I'm voting for you, so I'm not the worst winner anymore.
I could see him doing that.
So pressed that like that's the only reason. That's the only way I think anyone will beat or anyone will beat Constantinople is if a bitter jury votes for them. Yeah. Anyway, what's going on here? Oh, I think we're done. Unless you want to say anything else. I don't know. Oh yeah, what's your prediction? You said who wins in a final three between Penguin, Jimmy, and Grace?
I would say Penguin easily. I think.
Yeah, it's definitely a heads up. I think it'd be a tight fight between
I
Penguin and
think
Jimmy.
Penguin Josh in the final three could be either way. I don't know.
Jimmy might pull some votes if he can convince people. I think people may have a view of Josh or Jimmy's game, and if he can convince people, he might.
Jimmy in the final three would definitely like right up a lot, you know.
Which most of the time does not work. If I'm gonna be honest,
No,
as a juror in one of these games, it does not work.
You can't talk your way, and you like it's very hard. But
yeah, you have to. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen like a majority of people convinced at Final Tribal Council like to flip their vote on 10 gauge at least.
like if they don't like you, they won't vote for you, no matter how
Right.
like no matter how much you try to explain. But depends.
I think your target is now that you have an idol. Penguin! Congrats on immunity. Do you think you needed it? I'm asking the hard-hitting questions. Ika, now that some people are gone, cough, cough, Wade. What's the criteria on voting? Okay, so I'm going to end it here because I think we're done. If we're wrong, if Gray somehow wins this season, I will be sad.
Yeah.
If Jimmy, Penguin, or Josh pull off the upset, I will still be happy. And if Ika or Kyle win the season like I think they will, I'll still be happy. I like this season. I'm not against it. So
Penguin
that,
Kristen.
okay. This is how he has been all season. With that, I will end it.